What up and welcome to Rama Screen YouTube channel, and here's my review of Netflix new limited series, The Crystal Cuckoo. Let's rock this. Okay, so this show comes all the way from Spain, the country that has given us a number of thrilling Netflix contents over the years. And I've already watched the entire 6 episodes and it is a doozy. No spoilers, of course, but let me just say that The Crystal Cuckoo is a crime mystery thriller that keeps you guessing till the very end, or at least until when the big reveal arrives. It's dark, disturbing, twisted, unsettling. The crime itself is not for the faint of heart, and the depiction of the brutality against women is hard to watch. It's a bit of a slow burn at times, but the core narrative is quite compelling. Obviously, I've never read the book that it's based on, but I think those of you fans of author Javier Castillo are going to be very pleased with how this adaptation turns out. The Crystal Cuckoo tells the story of Clara Merlo, a first-year medical resident who suffers a massive heart attack. A heart transplant gives her a second chance at life, but it also awakens an urge she can't ignore. She needs to find out who her donor was. Her search leads her to a small and enigmatic town where she discovers that her heart, now beating in her chest, belonged to a young man involved in a still unresolved tragedy. Clara's arrival in the town marks the beginning of a series of events that will uncover a past many believed was buried forever. Starring Catalina Sopelana, Tomas Del Estal, and Ivan Masague. You know, the concept kind of starts out familiar. We've come across stories like this before, where the recipient of the organ seeks out the original donor. Maybe in other movies or other shows, they take a supernatural turn because the protagonist begins to see inexplicable visions and premonitions. But that's not the angle that this show takes. The heart leads to a string of unresolved disappearances. And it utilizes the classic trope of a small town close-knit community. The build-up, the suspense, the intensity are well structured and well paced. The show also did a good job of highlighting the haunting beauty of the isolated Spanish countryside. I'm not gonna lie, it's really difficult to talk about this show without spilling spoilers, but I tell you this, the twists and turns are crazy. And great stellar cast, by the way. Very committed performances. A lot of the faces you've recognized before. Very gripping, very fierce, very passionate. Okay, criticism. The ending is a bit too ambiguous. I mean, there's nothing wrong with leaving some things to our imagination, but what unfolds or what they decide not to show at the end is a bit of a missed opportunity in my opinion. That, and for some reason, even though Catalina's character is built as the lead, the actual lead is the investigator, Miguel, from the past, who treats the case like a dog with a bone. Some of the needless romances were also dull and pointless, but other than that, it was a fascinating collection of 6 hours trying to put the puzzle pieces together. So yeah, overall I give The Crystal Cuckoo the rating of 3.5 out of 5. Intricate plot, shocking revelations, relentless sense of dread. This is yet another riveting crime mystery thriller from Netflix Spain that does not disappoint.